everyone, and welcome back to another video on Poppy, my 1975 T2 camper van restoration. The last video I got the windows out, I got everything stripped, which means it's time to get into the metal work. So different opinions on this, on how and where you start. I've decided she still runs, and because I've got projects sitting behind you and other cars, I'm trying to fit lots of things in the same space for the winter. I'm doing it based on how easy it's going to be for me. So the engine's in and works, so I want to keep Poppy mobile so I can move her about. So I'm going to start from the top. The roof, as you've seen it come off in previous videos if you've seen them. I'm still not sure which route to go down. The route I like for the pop top, I'm definitely going the pop top, but the one I like the most is the Devon. I'll show you a wee example here. And I want it just to pop straight up. I don't want it to take up full length or tilt to the side. Just pop straight up to give that space when you need it, and it means it'll then fit in my garage for storage. But I need to assess the condition of the roof before I do that. I already know at the back and some bits at the front and side are terrible, but there's going to be more. And the only way to find out is to get it stripped down. Now if I had unlimited funds and unlimited space, I would get the shell media blasted. I don't at the moment, so I'm going to have to chip away, do a bit at a time, and at the end of the day there's no rush. I want to do it my restoration to a level I'm happy with for my use. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to focus on some of the areas that concern me. I want to get a bit deeper on them, so I'm going to use some wire wheels and some grinding pads to get the paint off and see what's lying underneath. When I first bought Poppy, had a look around her, fell in love obviously. This was the area, and there's a small hole that I noticed to start with, and obviously I've poked about a little bit, not too much, and you can see it's already opening up. I've discovered later, once I took the headlining off, that there's rot all the way along here as well, and I need to know how deep that goes. So if you're a regular to the channel, you'll know I do minis. I'm quite familiar with minis and how they go together. Type 2s, Poppy's my first, so I'm learning as I go, which is half the fun, to be honest. And I know there's variations depending on age, depending on camper van conversions, all that stuff. The reason I do this channel is to let you guys follow it, also so I can watch it back, but it's also to learn. So there's always people watching this that'll be thinking, what's he doing, that's wrong. Let me know, because at the end of the day that's how you learn. So this part here, I don't know what's standard for this. Looking at the back and looking at here and looking at what is on here, it looks like this has been boxed off with a boxing plate because there's wiring behind it, and it's possibly the work that's been done here that's made it rot out. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to get all this ground back, quite a bit along, to basically see how it's been put together. I'm guessing I'll see lots of poor welding along here. To give you an idea of the tools I'll be using for this, I've just picked up along the way. This is a great wheel for removing paint and not damaging the metal, so it's not as aggressive as the flap disc or the grinding wheel. So using that, finger sander, said before, one of my favourite tools, great for small spaces. Flap disc, medium, getting the rust and stuff off, but can damage the metalwork as well. Small angle grinder, that's just got the actual grinding wheel on it, again small spaces. And the good old drill with a wire wheel on it. I need some more of these, to be honest. I've obviously got a few things I can change and add on to them as well. I've got the bigger grinding disc, and I've also got the bigger wire attachments that go in there, so yeah, got quite a lot. The only thing I don't have is a blaster, which as I explained I'm not going to be using for this. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with it. Safety. So I've ground back some of it. As predicted, this was the worst bit here. It does go quite deep under here. Need something smaller to get into here. That does feel like filler, surprise surprise. It's quite well welded along here. This has been a boxing plate. And along the bottom, to be honest. But you can see signs along here. And if I move you further along, also along here. It has been done well. But yeah, so it looks like this plate along here has been put in here to box it off, and I'm guessing for strength as well. Move further along, get an indication here. This bit is snapped off. So if I open this, the roof support here obviously been cut away, and this has been done blank over the top of it. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to take all this off, all the way along here, grind or cut without damaging what's underneath. Yeah, so if we get a closer look, we can see it's quite rotten in here. So I'm going to need to get all this off to get into here. Some of it's going to be easier than others. And yeah, I shouldn't really be doing this with my bare hands. But it will come off bit by bit, and then I'll get a look inside. That came off a lot easier than I thought. And if I can show you, let's see if it goes in the camera, if I can show you, this was the bit that was taken off. This was the inside. So maybe it's just me, but that's just sheet metal that's obviously been put on to box it. Now, that's bare metal, it's going to rust. Regardless of what's there, it's going to rust. Just sheet steel. It was inevitable. This is going to go like this. This needs treated, it needs covered, it needs any kind of protection it can get, so it was a matter of time. I'd be interested to know when this was put on, how long it's taken it to go like that. So yeah, that's annoying. It gives an indication that when this has been done, yeah, the welding's been really nice, but for the sake of putting something on that to stop it rusting, yeah. You can see, excuse my head, you can see with this off, the roof's a lot more flimsy. But from earlier videos, on the outside underneath the guttering was where this was all basically rusted away. So we're getting further into the layers now of what's going to be able to be removed. I've got this wood under here that needs to come off, which I'll do, but I'm going to get this all the way along the end off first to get a look at the whole thing. You can see they've put these screws through this part of the roof, obviously when they've put the fiberglass high top on. So yeah, this will all need to be fixed and replaced, but one step at a time. Getting ahead of myself. So yeah, I'm going to get this off, and then I'm going to have a look underneath, get this wood off, and we'll get a look at how it is inside and how this all pieces together, and then I can make a plan about what I need to get it fixed. So I've got the rest cut off all the way back here. Quite a bit of rot in here. I'll need to get more into, but yeah, that's never good. See how deep that goes, and stop it going any further. Basically, is the plan. But that's been a while. So yeah, to be honest, nothing I've seen so far scared me because it's all repairable. It just depends on how big a job it is. As I mentioned before, the bits of wood underneath, I need to get them off. They've got screws sort of all the way along here that I'll try and get off first, and hopefully it'll come away. I don't want to pry it and bend all the metal and stuff, so yeah. that's the next plan. I'm going to focus on this side at the moment, and then I can look at the other side. The wood along here, I don't know if this has got any purpose other than the curtains and decorative measures. Don't know if you can buy that separate, if it's wood that's just cut, I don't know. I need to do a bit of research for that, but it has to come off. Because if the metal's rotting under there, the wood's going to be rotten too. And to get in to fix it, it needs to all come off. That put up more of a fight than the actual metalwork. Pretty bad in here, so taking that off, most of that's gone. Which is worrying because it's going to lose a lot of strength from that, so that's going to take a bit of work to fix and get right. And then looking underneath here, yes, it's been bodged I think, to prolong its life. Yeah. Right, I'm going to take a break there, get some food, and then come back and see where I start up after that. See you soon.